Welcome back to your next wild weekend. I'm your host, Byron Goggin. Now, winter water skiing might be a little bit over the top, or maybe a lot over the top. But if you have an adventurous spirit and like to try something new, you might want to consider hot air ballooning. We did that a little bit earlier in the summer, back when it was actually warm, and had the time of our lives. Now, even if you're scared of heights, it's something that you don't want to discount, because our pilot at one time was scared of heights too. Check this out.
Hot air ballooning is it's an archaic way of traveling. You go nowhere fast, and you get a chance to look at everything and enjoy life. It's almost, you get up there and you look down and you think that everything is so well organized and everything is so beautiful. It's just, it really makes you feel kind of, sort of spiritual.
It's beautiful. You get up there and it's just a real attitude adjustment. It's just, you see the world in a different light. Everything's green and gorgeous.
Most people say, I'm afraid of heights. I couldn't possibly fly. Well, so am I. But when you go up in a balloon, you lose that sensation of height. And after you're up in the air and you're floating along with the wind, you really just don't notice the height.
There's a little bit of skill and a lot of bit of luck, depending on who you ask. Some people say it's a lot of skill and a little bit of luck. So don't bother me if I step out. I'm checking to see where the other balloon is because I'm flying above them. So.
Can you actually steer these things?
You can indeed. You have to use the wind to steer. A little bit like sailing ships, and actually tacking a ship in the actual sea. You can do that in the sky. There are basically, the rule is you go up and you go to the right, you come down, you go to the left.
Well, flying high in the air is an awesome feeling. There's nothing quite like dipping your feet into the water.
We're gonna hit the water.
Yay!
See, when you get a little sidetracked, you lose how fast you're coming down. So you hit the water harder than you intend to.
We try to come in over a body of water and gradually let down and gradually kind of sink until such time as the bottom of the basket touches the water. And you keep maintaining heat so you don't sink. The basket itself and the propane tanks will float if you get in that deep, but we don't do that. We don't like to get our pants wet. We just like to get a little water on our shoes and sort of give the surprise for the passengers.
You know, it's when you put your pilot light out, okay, you know, the burners. When you sink your whole burners or tip it over in the water, that's a little, that's not good. But it's still retrievable.